point on that map. They made it incredibly close. Now we'll get to see if they can do the same on Mirage.
Yeah, this will be an interesting one. I think Apeks will be very comfortable on these here grounds. Again, we saw some nice detail from M80 on Inferno, but Mirage is a completely different kettle of fish. So let's see what they can do. Starts in a pistol, of course. M80 will be proactive. They will be aggressive. They will be somewhat unhinged based on their positions. Not trying to keep them honest. That's one way to do it. Popping Rec top mid. He knows Wolfie's here as well. And he can just entertain him. He can just keep him out of position as Apeks try to find a better one. Laser focused on Wolfie. He will be dropped. It's not looking good for M80.
kyxsan was the man who dropped everything to his teammates, just kept himself with a Glock no Kevlar, and he's got 3 kills from it. What a round from kyxsan. Literally drops everything he buys to his teammates and still carries the round. What a beast. Nothing to do here for Swisher, apart from try and make a bit of money. It is Apeks off to a strong start on their map pick.
Nice pops. Might be popsicles for Apeks if things continue in this fashion. Very warm weather after all. 4 Galils are out for Apeks, a team that prioritizes their utility. I told you they were nerds, and there's a perfect example. M80 will have the pistols once again, but will they be as effective? A different map, different scenarios. They certainly had some nonsense planned for Inferno. They will be, once again, proactive very early on in this second round. Now, we can see that Apeks are looking for this. They've taken positions so they can see everything the CTs are doing. nawwk being very careful as far as A is concerned, but he will stand and fight against 2 and be traded.
Ooh, great shot from Sassanito there. Wolfie's jump peek dealt with. The crosshair placement was literally perfect from Sassanito, which is not easy to do on those jumping players. Swisher still cleaning up a kill at mid, though. That's an AK recovered. Do M80 want to commit to this retake? They've got 2 rifles. But without that kit, it's not going to be easy to get back into B here. I think the save may be the better decision. Try and save to do damage in the next. Looks like they agree.
So far, so good for Apeks. A promising beginning. But we're just getting started on Mirage. Interested to see how M80 do on the CT side. Oh, that's just merciless. Merciless from Sassanito. He's an aggressive fragger. He got a lot of important kills in that last map. Certainly contributed to the overall victory for Apeks. Instant smoke towards the window. M80 will try to do what they can with the junk they have collected for this round. Still a dangerous round for Apeks. 3 top mid on this occasion.
Yeah, nice slow mid take from Apeks. Happy to take their time in this round. Mentioned Sassanito. I think I do have some eyes on him on this map. He was a little quiet on the first map. And we saw him at Gamers 8 get a 40-kill map on Mirage against Gamer Legion in a double overtime game. That's the caveat, but he still had a great performance. That's a great shot from jkaem. He has been delivering on some of his entry frags here today. Now this A site, it may have 2 CTs here, but I think damage is the best they can hope for. And that is looking less and less likely. Morbs peeks out into the waiting arms of the Apeks players. And looks like they might be able to hold on to all their rifles here. And that would be ideal for Apeks to build up a bit of bank early.
Very thorough from them. That thoroughness is one of their main strengths, Apeks, in general, and especially versus M80. Team who are looking to build something substantial. Always like to see a Swisher team. Very good player to watch. Teams have a fantastic grasp for the game. Wonderful, wonderful stuff from Sassanito. Extra bullets in those Galil magazines as well will make it extra painful. 3-0 start for Apeks. Very promising start indeed, but now a real game begins.
Oh, he just spotted him with the molly in hand. Boom, pop back up, easy headshot. And that's nice for Apeks at the end there, because they actually steal that AK back. So now they have 2 AKs and 3 Galils in this round, I believe. And maybe something fast in mind. A couple of smokes used towards mid. Everyone going to be immediately.
Apeks picking up the pace, maybe inspired by M80's surges on Inferno, but mixed results. That's all of their flashbangs gone, and they're stuck in the choke point. M80 will respond in kind, and this is disastrous now for Apeks. The only util they've got remaining is Molotovs. 3 versus 5. This is going to be a rough round for them, that is for sure. Exactly the response M80 were looking for, however. Apeks barely break ground on the bomb site.
Do they have a backup plan? Because they don't have many nades left. They would love to at least still do damage in this round. It's not out of the question that they could land 1 or 2 shots and be right back in contention. Swisher was looking sharp on that B-short position earlier. The swing is so well timed. Swisher on for the ace right now. Rek will steal it away, but either way, a convincing round for M80. That's something they needed here early on Mirage.
On the scoreboard early will build confidence, although most of them need to get their first frags in. Heavy lifting from Swisher in this one. Right man for the job, though.
Yeah, I think the second shot of B was really quick. Don't get to see it on the replay. A nice lineup, nice timing on the re-aggression. And good to see that aggression paying off for M80. I think they're going to try and play disruptive here on Mirage to see it working in that round.
Yeah, they'll need to try and support the intentions of Apeks, and there's a great start for Wolfie. We're waiting for him to start to get to work. That's exactly what he is doing. Mulb's between a rock and a hard place, though. Sassanito has been a problem already. In the 4 kills he's got in this game so far, he is proving to be quite the nuisance for M80. He'll get the opening frag for Apeks in round 5.
A brief moment of aggression there into ramp. He will just stay posted up in that position. M80 taking that risk of leaving mid wide open right now. So their E players will take a risk pushing up into the apartments. That will allow them to rotate another player back towards A. Wolfie's playing from the bomb site with that AWP though. That's going to be scary here, even with the rifle support. Oh.
Just creeping out with no warning whatsoever. That's a great trade as well. At least he got the util out. Bush has lost his angle. But this is awkward now for Apeks. 32 seconds. And the question is, where is Max? There's the answer. That's all the information they need. But Swish is the last man standing. And we know he's got Clutch North on the ladder. Swish looking for the trade fragger. But unfortunately for him, it's Sassanito. And we know he's good for it. 3 kills in a round for Sassanito as Apeks move to 4.
Yeah, and the only thing you could maybe say was missing in terms of fragging for Apeks on that first map was Sassanito. So the fact he's showing up early is a great sign. Saw Wolfie there was initially positioned aggressively towards A ramp. You go down into a 4v4, you're maybe a bit concerned about mid, so you fall back to the bomb site. He's still in just such a vulnerable position. His teammate can only watch one other angle. Flicking between jungle and connector and these angles is not fun when you're also exposed from Palace. See that go against M80 in that round. I think we're seeing Apeks pretty aware that they might get some early CT aggression, and I think they've been dealing with it fairly well so far. See if M80 continue to try and play aggressively. So they prioritize that AWP for Wolfie again. Decent buy. Some limitations for the CTs in this one. And so they won't fight for mid. Apeks really fast on this mid play.
Swisher is fast as well. Instant transfer from him. Such a key player for M80. Sassanito's turn to walk out of Palace, but the number game is here for M80. 4-on-2 at this point. This has been very productive for them thus far. Perhaps there is still more work in this for Apeks, but they'll have to wait as Connector is smoked. nawwk is creeping with the AWP though.
Trying to work some angles, but I think with Rex so far pushed through A, M80 are just going to sit back, try and make it difficult for Apeks to clear out their positions. Apeks even pushes into Palace, so that A site would be very hard to move into right now. I think with Manx in a strong spot, posted in Palace, Rek will have some freedom to move if he wants to. Definitely feels like Apeks were waiting to see if they could find a pick, but if not, save is definitely on the cards. It likely won't be a full buy into the next for Apeks. A couple of their players will have a bit of money in the bank. You can see on jkaem and kyxsan. Wouldn't be surprised to see some weaknesses in the next round. And as for M80, I think no need to hunt here. Focus on your own economy instead. It will do just that. So second round on the board for M80, slowly getting into this game. I guess you have to force here if you're Apeks, right? I mean, two of your players really short on money after saving. But some limitations in this buy. kyxsan can't even get Kevlar.
Where's their util though? They are the util men. They are the utility men, the men of utility. And they'll have some. So I do like this to see them with less util. See how dynamic their game can be. Especially the way nawwk has been playing with the AWP. Could be the can opener they're looking for. He has caught Rek, and the second time will be one jump too many. A very pedestrian opening frag for Apeks, stretching out M80 a little wider.
Swish has been absolutely everything for M80 so far. No one else on his team really getting many kills, but Swisher gets involved again in this one. They're moving more aggressively into top mid. While the A site under threat right now. Max with this AK full blind.
Oh my god. You said that the utility men doesn't require much for them to be effective, but Wolfie is still in this one. 1 versus 2. Scoped in, ready to pop. Wondering where that second player might be. kyxsan edges into the angle. That bomb will be collected by Stiko on the ramp. Where do they go for the bomb plant then? Where's Wolfie off to? Suppose he didn't see Stiko. He has a kit. See what he chooses to do. Quite the journey back towards the A-bomb site, and he'll think better of it, it looks like.
Yeah, I have to assume... I think Wolfie must have seen him. I think maybe he was just assuming that Apeks would try and avoid him, knowing that he was the only player alive. Tried to get ahead of that. Either way, no chance to win the round when you rotate away like that. Really need some more output here from some of the other players on M80. Swisher has been doing all that he can. More kills than the rest of his team combined right now. Again, they're making sure to get this AWP for Wolfie, but not a massive amount of impact so far. See if that can change as this game goes on. This was just great timing. nawwk, I think, just spotted the end of the prior jump peak, so he's holding specifically for that jump up. makes it a very easy kill. Despite Morbs' best efforts, kyxsan on a nice lurk. So Apeks 5-2 up. wolfie with the hero AWP in this round. Will have to try and get involved if he wants his team to win this one.
And quickly. One spotted towards B then. But the progress they've made towards that B bomb site, Apeks. Into ladder room super early. Not terribly untoward in a round such as this. wolfie needs to deliver though. It's a rifle to be collected by a teammate. The AWP will head towards the B bomb site, which is pretty stacked now, with numbers at least, but there are plenty of dangerous pistols. Swisher has the USP, everybody else is on a deagle. So this is a very dangerous round. kyxsan making steps. Mabs can raise the alarm, chooses to swing on it. Takes the numbers advantage away. Trying to catch him off guard, didn't work out. Gambles have to be taken though in rounds such as this. Rek will be alone towards the A-bomb site, but if they could get wolfie towards short, then things could get interesting because there's heavy presence in connector now for Apeks as they head towards 30 seconds. And there's the swing from wolfie with Manx ahead of him. Needs to do with Sassanito. He's dropped Seco in the meantime. That bomb needs to get planted. This is awkward for Apeks. There are angles for Rek as well. 18 seconds to plant this bomb. And that bomb, the AWP's on the rotation. Got being covered in the meantime, but Rek's delivered on nawwk, and this one's getting awkward. These pistols are coming to life again. Surely you start to worry for Apeks now. Swisher creeping, spotted Sassanito, just waiting for a headshot. There it is. And then there was kyxsan, 1 versus 3. Only wolfie's got Kevlar, I'd say only. He's got an AWP and might just have an angle for it as well. He's got a defuse kit. He's going for the full diffuser. Swisher runs distraction, and the round is stolen again by M80.
Credit to wolfie. He's had a quiet game up until this round, but comes in with some important kills to get his team into a better position. Got that first frag over in connector, then comes in from short for that second kill, making it difficult for them to move over to A. And for Apeks, getting caught a little in the mid to late round. They just didn't have much utility remaining as they come back towards A. So coming through connector was not easy. We see them get punished for that. Well worked round by M80. They go for aggression early, but kyxsan gets the kill onto Morbs. Back to a 4-on-4, but kyxsan's taken the risk into connector. He's traded, but Sassanito pounces, and that A site is taken. It is all action here. Back to a 2-on-2.
Such a fast round. Swisher advancing behind the sound of the Molotov to make it a 2-on-2. Through the smoke he goes, nawwk repositioning towards CT. Is that all the information then for M80? Are they confident that both players are there? There's more util for Manx as well. Choosing to smoke the bomb itself. Flashes go high, but surely these angles will be quite reasonable for Apeks. Trying to bait them out for the time being is Manx. The Swisher tries to cover. And now it's down to Manx. Did they hear the defuse in the smoke? Well, they'll deliver the bullets regardless. 6 rounds on the board for Apeks.
Sassanito continues his fine form on this map. A lot of solid multi-kills from him. That's his 4th, I believe. Or 3rd, I should say. Either way, good impact from him. Really fast round coming out from Apeks. I think in general, you expect them to be a little more methodical. But here on Mirage, I'm liking some of the quick aggressions. Not allowing M80 to go aggressive and try and make it a weird round in the mid or late round. Now this force fight, not ideal for M80. Swish has had to go glass cannon. wolfie goes for the M4. The rest of them on deagles to try and conjure up something in this round.
Swisher had 168 ADR at the start of this round. 12-4-6. Top fragging on the server at present. Sassanito 1 frag behind. We'll see for how long.
Ooh, okay. Wolfie's M4 getting set up for some trade kills there. Will finally be dealt with. Max has recovered an AK. His B site is still wide open. Apeks are aware of that, but now they've got to kill onto Manx. Maybe make that move, and Swisher can't do anything against jkaem. jkaem maybe been a bit quiet so far, but I think normally could be very good at getting some of those entries on Mirage. And with a solid round win there, Apeks have really put themselves in the driver's seat now. M80's money is bad into this next round. Apeks could end up running away with this half hit.
Yeah, looking rough for M80 at present. Big swing. nawwk will need some help now, and help is on the way. Help is here. Delivering with the USP under pressure as Rek will be the last one to fall in the corner. Very turbo eco round in favor of Apeks. They move to a 5-round lead, 8-3 now. There'll be some money for M80, but you see Rex picked up a FAMAS immediately, so it is far from ideal.
I do love saying M80 as a Brit, because it just makes me think of matey every time. Right, matey? How's it going? I just don't know why, I just love it. You love it. And Rek's been on that FAMAS a lot. I feel bad for him, but it's the life of a more supportive player sometimes. You gotta live with it. Yeah, we need some of the other stars on the M80 side to show up here. Orbs had a decent first map, but 2 for 11. Statistically, he's been their highest rated player over in North America. A bit more out of him. Switch has been doing his best. Needs some backup right now. Look at those nades early. Oh, jkaem finds the angle onto Wolfie. Orbs showing up on that connector position, but Rek under pressure on this A bomb site.
Where did that HE go? Got some help from his teammates at least to reposition. The flashes keep on coming. jkaem still lurking at present, and the bomb's not committed to the bomb site. What is the read here from Apeks? We have 4 on A for M80 and 0 on B. Of course, with the loss of Wolfie. Today's spread once again. It's engaging to some degree as far as A is concerned. I have to wonder where Apeks are. They haven't seen much of anything for a while now. It's a nice angle from Mobs, but Stico's ready for it. 15 HP, he's trying to survive. Sassanito creeping out, and the FAMAS is simply not the one.
That's a shame. Swisher will try and respond, but Sassanito, the man who's been delivering on the other side. 42 seconds. Apeks are spread apart from each other. I think Manx has got quite the right read here. He's stuck over on A. He had a chance to try and isolate these fights, but instead, he's got the educated guess wrong. Now this B retake becomes almost impossible for him with how far away he is, with the lack of kit. So many factors working against him here.
How many rounds are Apeks taking in this half?
That's a good question. I'm gonna guess 11.
I was thinking 11 as well. That's how it feels to me.
Yeah, it really does. Stico, you know, hasn't had to do much. 4 and 4, chilling, playing the supportive role. I always like when you can kind of get a player's personality shine through a little bit in the way they play. See Stico, such a massive nerd about the game, the best possible way. He's also someone that, you know, doesn't want to take up a lot of space on the team. Wants to be a player to help everyone else out. And it's working pretty damn well for Apeks so far. We need some of these low buy rounds for M80. That's what we need. Haven't had as many here on Mirage. And they find a way into this round. Pass aggression, not a bad idea, but no one there on the T side. So these A players have to be ready here.
Ready to take one in the face, at least. If you're going to jump in the underpass, you never want to buy full grenades because you're likely to lose most of them. You see Max only has the smoke in this one. But we do have some openings for both squads now as you start to wonder if M80 can find another one. And it looks like the answer is maybe because the Desert Eagle is still in the hands of Rex, still delivering. 3 on 2 now as things become super awkward for Apeks. nawwk dropped as he jumps to the site, but Stiko's got a double nade. What in the blazes? Just as things were crazy on Inferno, they start to get crazy here as well. Looking for Rek around the smoke. Full health is Stiko. Rek is too low on this occasion. That double nade certainly helped though.
Yeah, there you go. Stiko, the rock of the team. Wow, that looks so good for M80. But the nade comes in at the perfect place at the perfect time. And you see the composure on Stiko in the one-on-one. Just waiting for Rek to show himself on either side of that smoke. He knew he was in the better position. Well recovered by Stiko, finally called upon to have some impact. Delivers for his team. Now we've got the double AWP setup out for M80. Attempt to try and get around on the board. Initiative for players below him. He's got to be very careful here. Has done damage onto kyxsan, and Morbs in connector goes fishing. He finds a bigger fish than he was looking for. I'll deal with nawwk.
Swish up, so dependable for the squad though. Stiko will hear rotation, catches Swisher off guard. Not much Rek can do about it on this occasion. He'll need to be dependable as well because there are many assailants coming his way. He's got support in Wolfie though, who's posted up on Palace. There's a re-smoke of connector, which will kill some extra time. See that presence being shown on Palace now as Rek delivers on Sassanito and Stiko. That gives M80 the man advantage. Manx is around that short position with the AWP. So where does that bomb go?
It's a big question. How do they work together here? kyxsan's actually using that smoke to lurk out towards A. The bomb is going back towards B. kyxsan maybe just selling this fake. He's going to hear the rotation from Max. This is beautifully done by kyxsan. That B site wide open. How kyxsan could even cut off the rotations.
Oh, wonderful. They never check that corner. They never check that corner. Wolfie in CT spawn now will be entertained by kyxsan. You will hear him trying to save. Never saw that one coming. Outmaneuvered once again by Apeks. They're just too good in the vacuum of this game of Mirage. 11-3. There's the 11 we both expected in quick fashion as well.
Yeah, I think kyxsan deserves a lot of credit for his calling on this map. That was so nice from Rek, but doesn't lead to anything. And it's also so cool that you're seeing kyxsan a lot of times put himself in the position where he knows he's going to be able to cut off the rotations. It's working wonders right now. Second top of the team with 13 kills. Sassanito, man who is top of the team, opens up this round. He deals with the aggression early as Apeks look for 12 at the half.
Trouble is on the way. Not going to check the position though. Grenade comes out for jkaem. That's going to be very costly indeed. Might be a desk punching moment. That might give M80 a fourth round in this one. They find themselves in a 3-on-2. Bomb being collected by nawwk. Sassanito has found himself on that B bomb site. Now, does he walk or does he run, nawwk? If he walks, there's no sound cues. If he runs, the alarm is raised for Swisher. Never mind, Sassanito's got an alarm all of his own, and surely Thor can get his skates on now. 53 seconds. Does he hear the rotation of Wolfie in the apartments? Wolfie, oh, he just outstayed his welcome there, revealed himself to throw the smoke grenade, and that was very costly indeed. But has it given Rek enough position to go in ahead of it? Behind it, rather. Looks like it has, but it won't be enough to dodge nawwk and the Tech 9. A big, big half for Apeks. They try to shut down Mirage before their opponent can even get started.
Careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you, baby. Don't let them rain on your spark. Keep it close to your heart. All of the pressure's gonna drive you crazy. Cause you rise to the madness. In the morning it's all gonna vanish. Don't be afraid of the dark. Be careful with stars. Not every light is gonna guide you.
She said that she hate me, I hate me too. I can always tell when you're lying, girl, you're see-through. All these miles away, yeah, I just wanna see you. Baby, give me good face, she hit me like seafood. Remember when I saw you, hi, it's nice to meet you. No, my old girl salty, she just wanna be you. I'm a dog, no Maltese, I don't wanna leave you. Once you're right here, I just don't wanna mistreat you, no. Cause I've been a douchebag before, baby girl, I don't wanna repeat. She just won't please me, she look in my eyes, told me why are you bleeding? And I don't even know how to answer. I take these drugs to my bladder. She said she noticed a pattern, she say I look gorgeous, I tell her I'm flattered. But I hate my reflection, when I look at you all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know the reason, just wanna feel better. Hate my reflection, when I look at you all I see is perfection. I'm so depressed and I don't know. My God, he's a viral! The best in the game!
Uphill struggle. They are fighting against an avalanche. M80 have got so much to do. It has been an oppressive game of Mirage so far. Inferno was a completely different affair. Night and day between the two maps. Do they have anything left? Are the batteries still working, or are they completely dead? They will be reliant on this pistol to have any chance of coming back. Only 3 rounds from their CT side. Disaster has already struck. At this point, they're just trying not to get hit by lightning.
Yeah, it feels like it. They're going to have to do a lot to get back into this map. Maybe this is that spanking we heard Dev talk about in that interview earlier. They are on the receiving end of it right now, but let's see if the pistol round changes anything. Smoke out to A allows Morbs to look for this fight. Oh, he hasn't looked at the corner though, so that's a bit awkward. kyxsan will be happily with taking that kill. Now nawwk doing what he can as well. kyxsan here to back him up. It's not going according to plan right now. kyxsan aggressively takes the fight. That gives M80 a chance back into the round, but the bomb is firmly in that apartment's position. It's going to be hard to get that back here. Will be straying forward, but jkaem hits him from the side. Now they know exactly where Manx is. A 1-on-3 that's not doable. It is both pistols for Apeks, and it's looking good for them now.
Yeah, it might be an early bath for M80 at this point. Let's see what they choose to do. No one sports anything just yet. Indeed, flying out to no response, just patience from Apeks, and patience is paying off in spades at present. Nice work there from jkaem. Nothing purchased whatsoever. Absolutely diddly squat, nil point. M80 will bring all their money into the next round. They don't even have the room, really. Oh, they didn't have the room for a run boost, apparently. I do wonder if run boosts work the same way in Source 2. I don't think I've checked that yet, but either way, M80 in CSGO will need to be successful now, immediately.
He's actually going for the scout here. He loves his snipers. Like a lot of AWPers would just go for a Galil, or could have even gone for the AK, I think, into this round. See if the scout pays off for him. A lot of M4s out for Apeks into this first gun round. Quick extinguish towards mid. Player dropped into underpass. Thanks through connector, does damage. kyxsan could be in trouble, but he wins the duel. Swisher finds him in reply, but there's Sassanito. He was biding his time in that underpass position. It looks like it might be the round-winning play here.
Good audio information, Apeks. Rough scenario for Malves. Gets a 1v1 though. Oh, nice one-tap from him, but not enough ultimately. A small highlight in a round ultimately lost in game point gain for Apeks. Many of them. No bomb plant for M80. That would have been something. They are left with close to nothing.
Sassanito is so patient in that underpass position. Nice tap from Morbs. Didn't lead to anything. Yeah, it's one of those where I think if you're that patient in matchmaking, I'd call you a beta. When it's in a team context at the pro level, it's just really nice timing. They're never expecting you in underpass when they've already moved into connector, taken a little time to peek out. Boom. Gets a double kill as a reward for his nice timing. Well, M80 showed us promise on the first map. And now they are in Apex's domain. Force by tempted. They have to. It is series point for Apeks, looking to get off to a strong start in Group C as one of the favorites to make it through this group, behind the obvious names of FaZe and Na'Vi.
Last chance saloon for M80. The top part of the bracket. Quite the distribution of smoke grenade. And they start to trail in. kyxsan is getting tagged though. Somehow he's still standing. And he's going to drop Malbs. Issues here for M80 as the numbers keep on dwindling. Max doesn't have the greatest of ranges, forcing a 180 from jkaem. Look at Sassanito being real patient, but nosing it up. Playing with his food on that occasion. A rare miss from him. And maybe there's a chance for M80. Maybe then again there is not. But out of their misery, 16-3. A very brief Mirage for Apeks.
Apeks showing they were clearly the better team on that map, and I think they were the better team on the first map too, even if it did go to overtime. A convincing opening win for